I mean, it was a really rough locker room prior to the game, right? There's, it's just a lot of guys that had hit, pretty close to home, and obviously one of the biggest stars in the game, right? You don't know what to say. I've never gone through anything like that. It's not something you get to hope, and thank God you don't have to, you go through stuff like this very often. But, we just kind of said, let's go and see what happens. We didn't really know. I didn't really want to, it certainly wasn't a high energy place before the game. We were just trying to go out there and the ball's going up here in a little bit, and we got to see where we're at with it.
And the first two possessions, do you know how that came about?
No, it was good though. I liked it.
Yeah, it was. It was a really nice thing.
Liked it. It was good tribute, I thought.
Is there a point in the game where it starts to feel like a normal game, or does that energy did that kind of happen?
No, I think I think that both teams got lost in the game. It probably took me, usually when the ball goes up, I'm usually pretty good. It took me maybe 8 or 9 minutes to kind of, I don't know, I was just trying to be supportive to everybody that was out there, from the players to the table to the refs to everything, and then you kind of do lose yourself in the game.
In the game itself, I mean, it's been a while since you've won here.
Yeah. Yeah, we played well.
The resilience again seemed to be the.
Yeah, I thought we'd need a notch up performance from where we've been playing to get out of here with a win, and I thought we were about 3 notches up in the first half. We were really sharp, and obviously, we were making, they weren't, and then in the second half that kind of turned around the other way, and I think it was 2 teams that are pretty evenly matched. One had the better of one half and one had the better of the other, and it was coming down to anybody's ball game at the end, and we were fortunate, I think, again. They got some good looks. They didn't go in there for about the last couple minutes, and we made a couple really good reads, and we stepped in and made them.
You almost sounded prophetic with your pregame about the no lead is safe in this league anymore.
Yeah, it's not, and that's a perfect example. Would they make 10 out of 13 threes or something like that? That's 30 quick ones. 30 quick ones. You better be up by a lot if that's going to happen. So, I'm glad that we showed some resiliency. I mean, that's not easy to do on the road in a loud building like this when you've had a big lead and the momentum goes all the way. I think we might have got down as many as 8, and to come back and fight your way through and then go back up by 6, maybe something like that. Yeah. So, pretty good job. I mean, resilient group of guys. Like that's what that's one thing I told them after the game. In my year and a half here, they've amazed me a lot of times, and today was certainly a time they amazed me with their resiliency and professionalism and just what they can do out there on the floor.